Madison, as you know, has a growing prescription drug abuse problem that local leaders say they are tackling head on. News 3's Marc Lovicott has more on a special summit that happened this morning and how our community has now become a leader on this issue.
Yeah, sir, there's no doubt among leaders that we talk to that we are indeed setting an example here in Dane County. Few communities are doing what we are doing to tackle prescription drug abuse and illegal drug use, but it still remains a very big problem.
There is power within every community to solve this problem. This is a very, very complex issue.
And that's exactly what Dane County is doing. You're watching something unique, a summit tackling the issue of prescription drug abuse and then subsequent use of heroin in Dane County. Leaders are outlining a newly released report compiled over the last 6 months.
Prescription drug abuse, a call to action.
With what we need to do as a community to end this problem.
Well, this is really the start of a community-wide initiative to address the issue of opiate overdoses in Dane County, which is now, drug overdoses are now the #1 cause of injury death. So it's a terrible problem.
It's part of everything we do now.
Middleton is no different than any other community with their battle with drugs. But what makes them different is this. They're one of a handful of communities with a med drop box. 24/7, people can dispose of prescription and over-the-counter drugs to keep them out of the wrong hands.
There's not a single day that goes by that that box isn't used. We figured in the year and a half, we've probably somewhere around 2,500 pounds of medications what we've collected here in Middleton.
This box is one of 32 recommendations being discussed at Monday's meeting, ways we can do better to end drug abuse. There's a long road to go, these experts say, but we are on that road.
We're really leading the way. What we've heard is that there are very few communities in the U.S. that have adopted a local effort to address the issue. So we're leading the way in that regard.
And we're told this is just the start of a community-wide initiative to curb that drug abuse. While more education needs to be done, experts say we really need to change the environment and take away the availability of prescription meds. And our medicine cabinet said others that don't belong to get their hands on. This is just the beginning again. Yeah. Expect to hear much more about this down the road.
And a room full of people will be following this one, of course, but I was impressed to hear that people at home can follow the story as well.
They can. They can follow along as they want. There's a lot of great information on the initiative's website. The website is run by the State Council on Alcohol and Other Drug Abuse. And it's a lot of great information, great resources and information about what our leaders are doing to end this problem. We've set up a link to that site on our channel3000.com Facebook page. Folks can check it out, learn a lot of really great information about what's being done and potentially what they can do.
Be sure to look there. Thanks, Marc.
Sure.